Good morning. This is Carol Baker with Cherry Pie Social. Got my coffee in my hand. Hope you're having a good morning and you're drinking your coffee too. So yesterday, Alex did a really cool 47-second video about hashtags, and so I'm going to do a little follow-up on that right now. Why do people use hashtags? And Alex made a good point. First of all, you can find other people that are talking about the same subject that you're talking about, whether it's yoga or coffee or social media. You can use that hashtag in your post and go back and click through and see what happens. You can actually read all of the posts from other people that are using the same hashtags in their streams. Sometimes you might see some weird stuff because these aren't people that you know or that you follow or that you trust, so be a little warned, you never know. But anyway, it really does open up the world to you. So, for example, on Twitter, you're only seeing the tweets of the people that you follow on Twitter. On Facebook, you're only seeing the Facebook posts of the people that are your friends or on the pages that you follow. So searching for appropriate hashtags and using hashtags in your own posts helps other people find you, and it helps you find other people. So it's really, really cool. I know a lot of people don't realize that hashtags do work on Facebook now. It's been that way for years. Go ahead and experiment and click through and see what you can find. As far as how many hashtags are appropriate to use, there's some controversy. I was involved in a discussion in a thread the other day with some people that were saying, you know, you should never use more than X amount of hashtags. Well, I think that kind of went out the window with Instagram, because now on Instagram, you see people with 20 hashtags, which, you know, who's to say if it's a bit much or not? If they're getting new followers and they're interacting and engaging, so what? Well, the more the merrier. On Twitter, you don't have that much room, so you have to be way more selective, and you can only use so many on Twitter. I guess a good rule of thumb on Twitter is 2 to 3 hashtags, really, because it's about the space. On Facebook, I've started actually hitting the space bar and going down below my Facebook post when I'm posting for clients, and that way the hashtags all sit at the bottom of the post. It just looks neater. It's not so messy looking. How do you know which hashtags to use for your brand? Well, let's just say, for example, you're a yoga studio and you're here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Obviously, hashtag yoga is an appropriate hashtag to use in your posts if you're trying to find new clients for your yoga studio. Another appropriate hashtag would be hashtag Santa Fe. So those are a couple of tips right there. If you're trying to find people geographically, figure out what hashtag they're using in your city. In Phoenix, I see hashtag PHX used quite a bit because it takes up less space in the tweet. So just do some research and figure out which hashtags are being used in your town if you're trying to just find clients in a geographic region. I hope that helps. I've got lots more to say about hashtags, but I'm trying to keep these little videos short. And so that's the question of the day: how to use hashtags, why to use hashtags. I hope it was helpful to you. Thanks.